This is Jacqueline Price, aka Rich Sister, and I welcome you to this edition of Thoughts for Vision, celebrating 10 years of Thoughts for Vision. Thank you so much for tuning into the broadcast today. Two places in which you can watch this broadcast. First of all, Thoughts for Vision page on Facebook, facebook.com/thoughtsforvision, and my profile page, facebook.com/rich sister. You can watch the show from either one of those places today. Once again, facebook.com/thoughtsforvision and facebook.com/rich sister. Okay, so tune in. Thank you for tuning in today. Like I said, so excited about 2021. I hope you are as well. I hope you, like I said, this has been a really doozy of a year with the obvious that has gone on, but I hope you all took this time this year to really get close to God. I know getting over the initial hit of everything, because it was a lot. See, after getting over that initial hit of everything, I hope y'all really took this time out to seek God. Because I tell you, life is short. It is not promised to you. You know, each and every day that you are on this earth is a blessing. Okay? Each and every day that you are on this earth, you know, it's a blessing. You're not to take it for granted. You're not to take it for granted. Let me reshare this again, because for some reason, I'm not seeing the video come up on the on my profile. I'm gonna reshare this real quick, y'all. Give me a minute. So, like I said, this is the time to take to really reflect. I hope you took some time this year to really reflect. I'm serious. I mean, like I said, you only have this one life. This one life. Okay, there we go. It's shared. I had to reshare it on my profile page. I didn't see it coming up for some strange, odd reason. But there we go. It's up. Like I said, two places you can watch it. Either facebook.com/thoughtsforvision or facebook.com/rich sister. So it's up on profile page now. So like I said, I mean, life, hey, it's short. It's short. And this is times like this in which we are to reflect. We got to reflect what has happened, what has gone on in our lives from this point, and how we can improve, especially when it's as a whole the end of the year. It's the end of the year anyway. Where do you see yourself going for 2021? Is it going to be more of the same? Hopefully not. Or are you going to see some ways of improvement? I mean, hopefully you have taken this time to really reflect on who you are, what you're about. You know, I hope this was the year. If you never really done it before now, I hope you did it within these last so months that you were on your downtime. Because that's what it's all about anyway. Really taking that time to reevaluate who you are, what you're about, and what God has called you to do. That's what Thoughts for Vision has been about for these 10 years. Encouraging you to do what God has called you to do without limits, without hesitation, and in knowing who and whose you are in Christ Jesus. That's what it's all about. Knowing who and whose we are in Christ Jesus. I constantly say all the time, God has a plan and a purpose for your life. See, everybody, he has a plan and a purpose for you. No, you, not somebody else, you. Because I know when people say that, when that's said, I'm sorry, some people go, oh, well, that doesn't include me. Yeah, it includes you. I've said it before. God don't make giftless people. Now, you may not know what your gifts are. I can believe that, in which you take the time to really, like I said, do some downtime and ask God, what do you have for me to do while I'm here? Because this time on earth is short, as some people found out this year, unexpectedly. Life is short. Sometimes we think we got all the time in the world. No, you don't. Life is short. If you never really sat down to ask God, why do you have me here? Do that. I highly suggest you do that. Why am I here, Lord? Why you have me here? You have me here for a reason. You don't have me here just existing. Why do you have me here, Lord? And as you sit down and really get serious with God, he will show you. He will show you why. Like I said, his job is to show you, give you that vision, that dream, that idea. And then it's your job to do what you need to do to implement what he shows you. It's his part and your part, always. Like I said, the flip side is we want to do his part and let him do our part. See, we want to come up with the idea, the plan, and we want him to just open the doors. That ain't how it works. He comes up with the vision, the idea, the plan, and you are to take the steps, actions necessary to implement the plan. You know, first of all, you got to hear the plan. You got to hear God's plan. You got to sit down and let him download that plan into your spirit. See, first you got to sit and do that. Then you got to take the actions, steps necessary to implement the plan. See, it's either one or the other or both that is our problem. We're either not sitting down and being quiet enough to hear the plan, or we're not taking the steps necessary to implement the plan, or both. You know, one of the two or both. Well, you had a lot of downtime this year to sit and be quiet. And I hope you took it. I hope you didn't go off and get distracted with something else, with TV, with Netflix, with, I hope you didn't just go off and created another distraction. See, we all had some good time to be quiet this year. Now, did you take it? Did you take the time to sit down and allow God to download what he has for you? Finally, for some of you have never sat down and been quiet. But then you want to ask him well, take the time to sit down and let him deposit into you. I hope you took the time this year to do just that. I hope you didn't blow off this year with other distractions. So I hope you're as prepared for 2021 as I am. Because it's so much noise can go on within this head of ours. So much noise, so much distraction that keeps us from God's best. So much distraction can keep us from God's best. Do you find yourself being distracted? Do you find yourself a lot of noise running through this head? Well, solution for that is to be quiet. Like he's been trying to get some of us to do, but we run here, we run there, run here, there, and around the square, saying, catch me if you can, as the good old Christmas songs say. Catch me if you can, Lord. 'Cause I'm running here, there, and around the square. You just Frosty the Snowman, huh? That's why the Lord can't catch you. You Frosty the Snowman, running here, there, and around the square, saying, "Catch me if you can." But He's not going to try to catch you. He wants you to be caught. Wait a minute. Let me say that again. Like that. Let me say that bears repeating. He's not going to sit here and try to catch you. He wants you to settle down and be caught. I get an amen for that. Are you willing to be caught by the Lord? Are you willing to settle down and listen to Him? He has the plan. He has a purpose. See, you off trying to do your own thing. You trying to create your own plan, your own vision, and you running yourself ragged because it's your plan that you trying to make happen. He ain't in your plan. He in His plan. If you settle down and be quiet and let Him download into you His plan. How about it? And like I said, as I talk to y'all, I talk to Jacqueline Price as well. What I'm telling y'all, I didn't experience trying to run my own plan, do my own thing. I did it, and it didn't work. So I'm only telling you what I know, what I experienced. It didn't work. Me trying to do my own thing didn't work. Me trying to do my own thing outside of God didn't work. I'm only telling y'all what I know. You can go into 2021 continuing trying to do your own thing if you like. I'm just trying to save you some time here. What does God want you to do? I swear He wants you to do something. He's speaking to us all the time. And the main way that He speaks to us is through His word. It's through the word of God. I swear, go through the word of God. It's there. Look in the Bible. It's there. Everything that we have experienced, are experiencing, will experience in the future is covered in that word. That is the main way that God speaks to us, is through His word. Sometimes we be off trying to find a word from a person who could be prophesying to you. Now, there's some true prophets of God, and see, the things that they tell you should be confirmation for what God didn't already said to you. See, if they prophet, that's the way you know they prophet lying. If God ain't told it to you already. You know, they saying you're gonna do this, you do that, and it. I'm like, you can be like, God ain't told me none of that stuff. You a prophet liar. God ain't told me nothing you saying. You know, whatever a person tells you should only be a confirmation for what God done told you already. If they're a true prophet or man or woman of God, they should only be confirming what God has told you already. You know, the main way God speaks to you is through His word. Get up in God's word. He'll speak to you. I mean, nothing is new under the sun. Like I said, what we have experienced so far, what we are experiencing right now, and what we will experience in the future is covered in the word. Nothing new under the sun. Not even this experience we had this year. Nothing new under the sun. Nothing. Nothing. So are you willing to settle down and hear from God? I hope so. Hope so. I mean, it's just what today is, December the 11th. Look, we got another 20 days to this month. Plenty of time. See, God can do when you're willing to sit down and be quiet, He can do what He needs to do within seconds, within minutes. within hours if he wants, if you're ready for that. If you're ready for that. Now, if you ain't ready for it, it may take the rest of this month. It may take going into the first month, maybe a first month or two of 2021 for you to get on board. But you got to be willing to get on board with what he has for you to do. Not be in your own will, your own plan. Jesus himself had to learn that. Okay? Not my will, but your will be done. When he was in the Garden of Gethsemane, he asked the Lord, he said, if it's possible, let this cup pass from me. But then he said, nevertheless, not my will, but your will be done. Jesus had to learn that. Not my will, but your will be done. Now, if he had to learn it, so do we. Not my, are you willing to say that? Not my will, but your will be done. We got to be willing to say that if we're going to have the plan and purpose he has for us happen, right? It's his plan, his purpose. Not our plan, not our purpose, his plan, his purpose. If you want his plan and his purpose to happen in your life, you got to get on board. And I hope you take the time, if you didn't take this time so far this year to marinate on this, what I'm saying. Hey, you got 20 days. You got 20 days left in this year to do just that, okay? And if you need to take a little time in 2021 to do it, it's okay. It's never too late. As long as there is still breath in your body, it's not too late, okay? As long as you still got breath in your body, it's not too late, okay? So that's it for what I have to say. I hope what I said encouraged you, okay? Now, on to, like I said, I am excited about 2021, and to remind you of what I talked to you about. Excuse me, I just for a second, I got to step out camera. I forgot to grab something real quick. I'm going to step out real quick. See, really quick. Sorry. Forgot to get this, and I need to show it right now. So, like I said, big things coming up for Thoughts for Vision in 2021. First thing I want to remind you about, and this is all stuff that I talked about in previous videos, and I'm just reminding you, okay? So the first thing, of course, Thoughts for Vision Cashflow Club coming at you, starting on January the 1st. And this is going to happen. This is going to take place on the 1st of every month, starting in January. So I'm going to start New Year's Day. If you're willing to take some of your time away from your holiday, please feel free to join me. And for those of you that may not know what Cashflow Club is, this is put together by the one who leads the Rich Dad Corporation, Robert T. Kiyosaki. And I don't know if you're familiar with any of his books, but like I shared with you on the video Monday, and you can go back and listen to it. You can go back and check it out if you missed the video Monday, this past Monday. Like I said, I feel my financial education started in 2001, okay? And let me show you the book. This is the first book that started in the Rich Dad series. I'm assuming that some of you are familiar with this book. This is the book that really, for me, started my financial education. Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert T. Kiyosaki, okay? If you have yet to read this book, I encourage you to do so, because this is the book that really, because the concept of the book, one of the concepts of the book talks about how we have our academic education, and then there's our financial education. It comes out to being that both are important, but understand the majority of us grew up thinking that an academic education equaled a financial education, and it doesn't. Those are two different educations. Now, we all started off in life getting our academic education, from grade school to middle school to high school to some of you college, maybe beyond grad, undergrad, maybe you went to grad school, and maybe beyond that, it's kind of med school, law school, whatever have you. That was our academic education. But financial education is altogether different. I mean, you've heard it. You grew up with go to school, get good grades, and you're going to get that great job. See, they tried to get the academic education now help you out financially. But those are two. Academic education and financial education is not the same. They're different. See, I went as far as getting my BA in theater arts. I graduated from college in 1993. So that ended my academic education. But like I said, for me, my financial education started in 2001. Now, this book was written in 1997, but I didn't get a hold of it until 2001. And thank God, because that was, for me, the start of my financial education. So my financial education has been going on for 19 years now. It'll be officially 20 next year. So about 20 years of financial education has been going on. So I highly recommend this book. This is the first in the series. And this is the next book that came within the Rich Dad series, the Cashflow Quadrant. And I welcome you to read this one as well to understand about this quadrant. As you can see, the E, the S, the B, the I. And just to give you an idea of what that stands for, E stands for employee, S stands for self-employed or your small business. The B represents a large business of, I think it's 500 employees or more. And then the I represents investor. The whole point of this book is you want to reach to the point where you're on this side of the quadrant, the B and I side. See, all of us are familiar with the E and the S side, the employee and self-employed or small business side. But the key is to eventually work your way to the B and I side, the business side, in the business of 500 or more employees. I believe that's what it is, 500 or more employees, and the investor side. That's the whole point of this book. Which side do you want to be on? Which side do you want to be on? Okay. Are you cool with this side of the equation? And some of you are. Some of you are cool with the E and the S side. And I say more power to you. But some of you, you're not cool on this side. You want to reach this side. That's the whole point of this book. Which side of the quadrant do you want to be on? The employee / self-employed small business side, or the business of more than 500 employees in the investor side? That's the whole point of this book. So I say the combination of these two books would be helpful for you. Although he has countless other books. These are just the first two in the Rich Dad series. He's got countless other books that you can read too, but I definitely encourage you to start with those two, okay? And you'll start understanding the concepts in his books, okay? And he has developed a game called Cashflow, okay, which is a great game. He has both Cashflow 101 and Cashflow 202. And he sets up these cash flow clubs. Other people have set up their cash flow clubs, different clubs around the country that you can play the game. And of course, you can buy the game on his website, and you can play that way too if you buy the game. But I've been to a couple of different cash flow clubs, and it's really a great experience. I mean, it's like, we all grew up playing the game Monopoly, right? We all grew up playing that game. But this is on a whole nother level of getting you to understand about financial education. It's on a whole nother level. Okay. But I welcome you to be a part. I'm going to go ahead and start my own cash flow club. And I'm going to bring up the website so you can see what it looks like. Hold on. Let me bring this up so you can see what the website, if you've never been to it, if you've never been to the website, that's what the website looks like, richdad.com. And let me put the link. That's the website. If you've never been to it, richdad.com. And you can check out all kinds of things, his products, classes, coaching, shows, blog, and the club. See, that's the Cash Flow Club section if you want to check that out. But let me pull up just to show you what cash flow game look like real quick. This is the section here where you can play the cash flow game for free. I just want you to see what this looks like. Let's see. Wait a minute. Hold on. Time out. Oh, I gotta log in. That's why I'm like, what's going on here? Okay. Didn't log in. That's why. Okay, so let me log in. I'm sorry. Let me log in so you can see, because I want you to see what the board looks like. I want you to see what the board looks like. Okay, what are we doing? Let's try this again. Everything wants to happen when you're on the show, right? Come on. Okay, there we go. So let me bring this page up again. Sorry, I wasn't logged in. That's why they didn't let me in. So I want you to see what this looks like. Okay, give you an idea of what this looks like. So you can play for free online. Okay, you can play for free online. It's taking a little time to load. It's a really great game. Oop, there we go. And there's the sound. Let me turn that sound down. And for some reason, let me see. Well, you heard it, that's for sure. So, dang, I can't see the. Okay, well, I'll turn it off later. So it says click anywhere to continue. You just click on the board to continue. Sorry for the sound. I'll turn the sound down when I get the chance. They're not letting me. So see, you can select a room. Like if you want to play with others, you can select a room. Or what, of course, I'll be doing when I set up my thing, I'm going to create a new room. So you hit on that. And it allows you up to, including yourself, 7 players. So you can set up your party, name, password. I'm just going to set it. I'm just going to type in something to put in for right now. And let's see. You can see, set up a password if you want a private game, which you can set up. You know, let's just pretend that I set up the password for private. And see, you can go ahead and create the game. I'm going to go ahead and just pretend. I'm just going to go ahead and get through this and hit create game. I'm just going to go through, but you can pick as many players as you want up until 6, including yourself. You have 6 other people join the game. So I'm just going to hit the game. Okay. Okay, now I can turn the sound down. Thank you, Jesus. So I'm just showing you what the board looks like. This is what the cash flow board looks like. Okay. And the first thing you do is choose your dream. And that's what you're playing for. That's supposed to be your dream. What is your lifelong dream? Whatever have you. And me, I know being an actress, I'm gonna go ahead and choose. I always choose this dream, Cannes Film Festival. For me, I'm an actress, so that's what attracts me, or whatever dream attracts you. So you can choose the dream and see it's ready to play. They talk about for you to, it's my turn, you roll. But also what I want to show you, you see right here where it says financial statement. You see where it says that right there where my uh my cursor is at. You hit that, and that's what comes up. They give you a sign. They assign you a profession. And see, like the profession they signed me here is truck driver. They got anywhere from, let's just say, janitor at the lowest to doctor at the highest. They assign you a specific uh profession. I can't even talk. And the key is to get your expenses down to where it helps create, you see where it says here, increase passive income to escape the rat race. That's the goal that you're trying to do. You're trying to build up passive income, and your passive income should go beyond your total expenses for you to get out the rat race. See, you're in the rat race board right now. You're on the rat race. This is the rat race board. But if you do it where your passive income gets over your total expenses, then you go to the fast track board. And from there, you're able to buy your dream if you can. If you when you get to that fast track board, the way you win is to either buy your dream or to have your passive income. You can add $50,000 to your passive income. Like when you get on that fast track, you have a certain income that's set for you. If you get either over $50,000, you add another $50,000 to your passive income, or you land on your dream and you're able to buy it. That's how you win the game. But it's played by you just rolling the dice, and you land on different things like big deals, small deals. You land on stuff. You get a child. You land on stuff. You got to pay this bill. You land on stuff. You get stuck with a boat. You know, that sort of thing. It's really a great game, but I just wanted to show you to get an idea of the game. And it's a really great game. Like I said, way different from Monopoly. This is really something where you would learn really quick to understand about building passive income. See, we all go by earned income for the most part, the money from our job. But the key is to build passive income, income from stocks, real estate, owning a business. See, that's passive income. So just to give you an idea of that, I just want to give you a little tasty taste of that so you can understand the concept. I'm going to go ahead and get out of this. Just want to give you a tasty taste of that. Okay. So that's a little bit about that for understanding about that. Okay. So if you're interested, if that interests you at all, then I welcome you to join me on January the 1st for the Rich Dad. I'm sorry, for the Thoughts for Vision Cash Flow Club. I think that will really help you. It really helped me between reading his books and playing that game. Definitely playing that game that really, really drives home the life application. See, it's one thing to read it in the book, right? But the life application is key. Life application. And that's what the game brings to you, the life application. It's one thing to read it and it can go over your head, but the life application, and that's what the game is good for, that life application. So if that interests you, I welcome you to join me January the 1st. Thoughts for Vision Cash Flow Club. Going to take place the first of every month, starting in January, starting on January the 1st. Okay. Hopefully you're willing to take some time from your holiday to join me. And it's going to start at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Pacific time. So that's going to be 7 p.m. Pacific time. Give you all the U.S. times. 7 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Mountain time, 9 p.m. Central time, and 10 p.m. Eastern time. So my East Coasters, hopefully you're willing to stay up to play, okay? But I think that's going to really help you. Not only just reading the books, that's the financial knowledge in your head going on, but for you to really grasp the concept, it's the combination definitely of both reading the books, getting his concepts down, and playing that game. That's the winning ticket right there. So I welcome you, Thoughts for Vision Cash Flow Club. I'm excited. Starting January the 1st, 7 p.m. Once again, all the U.S. times. 7 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Mountain time, 9 p.m. Central time, and 10 p.m. Eastern time. Starting on January the 1st. It's going to be the first of every month. We're going to get together, go on richdad.com and play the game. Okay? And like I said, including me, it can be up to 6 other people. It'll be a private room that I create, and y'all can come in and we play. And the good thing about the game is it's not just playing and feeling like every man for himself. We can talk with each other and discuss, say like you pull up a big deal, small deal. We can discuss it amongst each other. That's how it's played. You discuss it. It ain't every man for himself trying to figure out what to do. Because that's what we can feel like in life, right? Feeling like we just every man for himself and we left to do and we don't share our problems with anyone. We're struggling. We're doing this. We don't share. We don't talk about it. See, that's the problem right there. We stay to ourselves, don't talk about our problems. See, that's the problem right there. But you got to learn to, with those who you trust, you can share those issues, those problems with each other. And, you're having issues with some things going on in your life. Let's talk about it. And if it doesn't hurt, if it doesn't help talking to family and friends, especially if you're trying to go on another wavelength and they just there, you trying to go to the B and the I side of the cash flow quadrant, but your friends and family are stuck on the E and the S side. See, that's where you need to get around some other people who are on that B and I side that can converse with you. Because it's a different mindset. It's a different core way of thinking. And that's what I had to learn. It's a different core way of thinking. See, what you learned on the E and S side, they ain't going to work for the B and I side. It's a whole different mindset, concept, core way of thinking that you got to be willing to change. Okay? So I hope you're up for it. I'm excited about it. Thoughts for Vision Cash Flow Club, starting January the 1st, 7 p.m. Pacific time. If you willing to join me playing the game, it's going to go on the 1st of every month. January the 1st, February the 1st, March the 1st, on and on and on. If you're willing to join me, hey, and it's free. Like I said, to play the game online is free, no cost. So we can get together once a month, play cash flow, understand the life application, and you'll be well on your way to creating and getting your financial education if you haven't as of yet. Okay, so I hope you join me for that. Okay, coming up January, Thoughts for Vision Cash Flow Club, coming up January the 1st. Stay tuned for more info. Okay, and then of course, coming up on January the 15th, the start of a series of paid online events, the Vision Board Experience. Coming to you January the 15th. But registration starts in 4 days. December the 15th, you can start registering for the event. Okay. And you can check it out. And like I said, registration begins December the 15th in 4 days. It's going to start at 6 a.m. Pacific time. Run down all of the U.S. times. 6 a.m. Pacific time, 7 a.m. Mountain time, 8 a.m. Central time, and 9 a.m. Eastern time. Registration for the Vision Board Experience starts. Okay. And I'm going to give you a peek. I'm going to give you a peek because you can register at eventbrite.com on December the 15th. Now I'm going to give you a sneak peek at what the exact page is going to look like. I'm going to give you a sneak peek because it's not loaded up officially until the 15th. It doesn't publish until the 15th. You can't go there and register today. It doesn't publish until the 15th at 6 a.m. But I'm going to give you a taste. I'm going to give you sneak peek. Okay, giving you that sneak peek of what this page is going to look like when it comes up for publish. So there it is, Vision Board Experience. That will be the page that you go to register. Okay. Turning your vision board into reality. One-on-one speed networking, presentation with conversation. Get on board with clarity. So I have there, picture. You'll see my picture, Vision Board Experience by Thoughts for Vision. Thoughts for Vision is hosting the event. And there is the video that I did on the second. That's the video I did on the second Vision Board Experience updates, explaining to you everything. So that video is there for you from YouTube for you to watch again if you missed it, or you can actually go to Thoughts of a Vision page and scroll and check it out again. Definitely for the time being until this page publishes officially on the 15th, you can check that out, or just go to YouTube. Just go to youtube.com. It'll be easier for you to go to JackieAP.com and click on the YouTube link. It's always easier to me to go back and watch any past videos from the YouTube. It's right there. It's easier to find. So go to JackieAP.com, click on the YouTube link, and you can find that video again for the time being to watch. But it's right there after when the page publishes. That video is right there explaining to you everything for those who go to it. Okay, just scrolling down more and more so you can see what the page will look like. Tags, all that good stuff. So I'm excited. I am excited. Vision Board Experience starting January the 15th. Registration in 4 days. And let me explain again the concepts of each. It's 3 different segments that make up the Vision Board Experience. Once again, one-on-one. That will be the time where me or guest will just take that time to really share with you on a different level, a whole different level of just our experience in life and kind of the struggles. I mean, as you come to Thoughts for Vision just regularly, I'm usually doing some sharing just as a whole, generally, usually biblically based, and it's a general sharing. But one-on-one is down and dirty, where I'll share more about my experience, because we all been through this life and had some hard hits. And it's about being transparent and be willing to share with you some of my hard hits. So that'll be either me or a guest. If I bring a guest on, they'll share with you some of their experience and for you to check that out. And then there's speed networking. Like I said, the concept with speed networking, and like I said, most likely I'm be having to do this particular segment through Zoom, um, where I'm going to put you in separate, depending on how many people register for that, I'll put you all in separate rooms and ask you to discuss a specific topic of my choosing. You're going to discuss it within your specific groups. And then we're all going to come together and share about what we discussed. And then last but definitely not least, presentation with conversation. Presentation with conversation. Once again, the key with that is being able to come on, represent yourself as an individual or business. Bottom line, definitely, most likely I'm going to use StreamYard for both the one-on-one and the presentation with conversation. I'm going to go through StreamYard. And StreamYard allows you 10 on-screen participants at a time. And the deal is, if you want to register as an on-screen participant, either as an individual or on behalf of your business, you have up until 5 minutes to prepare a presentation. And like I said, again, what the reason why I came up with that is I'm finding myself going to events like, say, for example, Melanin Market, and I'll say some more about that in a minute. I'm finding myself going to these events and trying to get people to share a little bit about their booth, why they're there. And they're giving me the line of, I can't speak, I can't get before the camera. Well, like I said, that's going to hinder you, because with you trying to start what God has for you to do, He has given you this passion to start this business or to be starting your own ministry or starting your own whatever the Lord's got on your heart. But you're going to events and talking about how you can't speak, how you can't be on the camera. Like I said in that video on the second, in fact, the video right here, like I said, that don't go together. You're going to eventually have to speak and get on the camera. If you want to see if you don't want to speak, you don't want to be on the camera, then, stay an employee. I don't know what else to tell you. Stay an employee if you don't want to speak and be on the camera. Don't worry about it. You won't. But if you're trying to get further in what God has for you, opportunities are going to open up for you to speak and be on camera. And you got to be prepared and ready for that. Okay? You got to be prepared and ready for that. And that is the goal behind presentation with conversation. Get you ready to speak, to be on camera. And like I said, giving you the opportunity to make up to a 5-minute presentation, because you always hear about the pitch. Be ready for your pitch. Well, you can just think of it like that in a sense. A pitch presentation. You got up to 5 minutes. And like I said, you shouldn't want to just sit and talk. Just sit and talk. The world's your oyster. Like if you're typically going to these in-person events and setting up a booth and all, you can do that from your house. Set up your booth in your backyard, or set up a table. If it's too big, if you don't have enough room, then set up a table in your house and present the product or yourself. You may play an instrument. You may be an artist. Play your instrument or whatever it is. Present, speak, be on camera. I'm giving you the opportunity, because there's going to be times when you want to go further, kick it that next level. There's going to be countless opportunities for you to speak and be on camera. But you're going to hinder yourself with that. I can't speak. I can't be on the camera. You're going to hinder yourself. You're only going to go so far with that. So highly suggest you get out of that. I can't speak. I can't be on camera. I'm giving you the opportunity to do that. And that's what's behind presentation with conversation. And like I said, this is first of a series of online paid events. And to run across the prices again, And that's explained right here in this section. As you'll see on the 15th, like I said, this page doesn't officially publish until the 15th at 6 a.m. Pacific time. I'm just giving you an idea of what you're going to see. Okay. And of course, the prices again. $40 entry fee for on-screen participants for presentation with conversation. Please contact me by email if you are interested. If you are interested in being an on-screen participant with presentation with conversation, contact me. And prefer email thoughtsforvision@yahoo.com. Or push come to shove, if you want to inbox me at the Thoughts for Vision Facebook page or my profile page, I'll leave that another avenue, but I prefer email. thoughtsforvision@yahoo.com. If you're interested, we contact me, we can talk and, just get a feel for you and just make sure that, because I want you to be ready to do this, See, let me help you out. If you just want to do a regular interview, that's what Vision in the Spotlight is for. That's what that's been for 10 years now. If you want to just do an interview, then I highly suggest you just do Vision in the Spotlight. But if you want to kick it up a notch, if you're ready for the challenge, then presentation with conversation is for you. $40 entry fee for on-screen participants for presentation with conversation. Look at it as a seed that you're sowing for you, your business, okay? And then for those who are just viewing the event, whether it's one-on-one, speed networking, presentation with conversation, general admission is $20. $20 general admission. And bottom line, when the page publishes officially and made available, now you can go ahead and purchase your $20 tickets here. And what you can do, select the date. Okay, you're going to hit that. And understand, I have dates set up throughout the whole year of 2021, from January to December. Okay, so you can hit on whatever one of those dates that you want to sign up for through the whole of 2021. And like I said, I just have the first 3 months I can tell you about. January the 15th is going to be one-on-one. February the 15th is going to be speed networking. And March the 15th is going to be presentation with conversation. Most likely it's going to stay within that order. Okay, always going to be one-on-one the first month of the quarter, because the way it breaks up is 4 quarters within the year. Look at it like that. So bottom line, one-on-one will be the first segment of the month of the quarter, that first month in the quarter. And then speed networking will be within the second month of the quarter. And then presentation with conversation will be in the third month of the quarter. I think it's going to continue in that order unless something changes for whatever reason, if enough people don't register. Definitely, like as far as those speed networking and presentation with conversation, if I don't get enough people registered for that, then I may have to go ahead and make it a one-on-one, because definitely I want a certain amount of people to register for those particular events. If I don't get enough, or if I don't get any, then that one will have to instead be a one-on-one. Okay, that's the way that's going to work. But that's the order. Okay, one-on-one, speed networking, presentation with conversation. Okay. And definitely to cover the first quarter, January the 15th will be one-on-one. February the 15th will be speed networking. March the 15th will be presentation with conversation. Like I said, it should stay within that order. Okay, unless something changes, I don't get enough people registered for the last two segments. Like I said, I may have to make that a one-on-one instead. So, but I'm excited about it. We're gonna see how this goes. I'm just giving you the sneak preview of what the Eventbrite page looks like. And the only thing that you can buy here on Eventbrite is your general admission tickets. General admission to any one of these segments is $20. Okay. Like I said, if you want to do online screen participant, you can contact me directly. Okay. You can contact me directly. And the way you will pay for that opportunity to be an on-screen participant, I'm going to bring that up. These are your ways in which to pay for the on-screen participant opportunity. The entry fee to be an on-screen participant with presentation with conversation. These are your ways in which to pay. You can pay by PayPal, Cash App, Venmo at the tag Rich Sister One. That's across the board. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo by app or website, all with the same tag, Rich Sister One. RICHSISTAH1. And I welcome you if you prefer to pay for your general admission through that venue. Feel free to do so there as well. But that's definitely the venues that you use to pay for your on-screen participant with presentation with conversation. It's an entry fee of $40, and that's how you pay. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, app or website. Tag for all three is Rich Sister One, RICHSISTAH1. Okay. That's how you pay. Or if you want to do general admission that way, you want to do your $20 that way, feel free to do so. I mean, you got a choice with general admission. You can either go by Eventbrite and pay there, or you can do the PayPal, Cash App, Venmo ways with that too. But with the presentation with conversation, the entry fee for on-screen participant, that's your way for sure to pay only with those venues. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, tag is Rich Sister One. RICHSISTAH1. Okay. So I welcome you to sow into your future. It's about you. It's about what you are willing to do. And like I said, there's a method for my madness. There's a method for my madness. Like I said, TFV Cashflow Club will be on the 1st of every month, and the Vision Board Experience will be on the 15th of every month. The 1st and the 15th. You know where I'm going there with that, right? What do we usually know the 1st and the 15th to be? Welfare, food stamps, right? Well, you have a choice now. What do you want your 1st and 15th to look like in 2021? Do you want it to be about welfare and food stamps? Or do you want the 1st and the 15th to reflect the start of your financial education? Therefore, the start of you turning your vision board into reality. Do you want to have your vision board become reality? Or are you cool with it just being on the wall for 20 years and just staring at it? See, I'm making it clear. This is not a series of events on how to start a vision board. There's countless number of events for you to do that. You can check it out. I'm for you to turn your vision board into reality. taking those steps, those actions necessary to implement your vision board becoming reality. Some of you, your vision board has been sitting on your wall, in your phone, in your journal, in your planner for years. And you haven't taken the steps necessary to implement for that vision board to turn into reality. I'm giving you the opportunity to do just that. Vision board experience. You know, TFV Cashflow Club, the vision board experience. 1st and the 15th of every month coming at you. What do you want your 1st and the 15th to look like? Do you want it to look like welfare and food stamps again? Or do you want the 1st and the 15th to start on the road to your financial education? In other words, to your vision board becoming reality. It's up to you. It's up to you. TFV Cashflow Club coming at you the 1st of every month, 2021. Vision Board Experience coming at you the 15th of every month, 2021. What do you want your 1st and 15th to look like from now on? You cool with welfare and food stamps? Or do you want to kick it up to the next level? It's up to you. Okay? The decision is yours. Decision is yours. Leave it up to you. What is your 1st and 15th going to look like? You cool with welfare and food stamps? Or do you want something more? It's up to you. Okay? And I hope you participate. Like I said, I'm excited about it. Really, really excited about it. And to God be the glory. To God be the glory. As I got quiet throughout this year, with everything that's gone on, as I got quiet before the Lord, He downloaded that into my spirit. And that was just within the course of a few weeks, with 2-3 weeks. It's been since I've been sharing this. That's why you never know when He's going to speak to you. The bulk of this year, started off going through the motions, just being hit with what has happened. And then eventually you got to calm down and ask the Lord, okay, what is this really about? What are you really trying to download to me? Is it time for me to get quiet before you and listen? What are you trying to say, Lord? As you get quiet, He'll speak. When you stop doing your thing, He'll speak. When you stop being distracted, He'll speak. When you decide, no, really enough is enough, He'll speak. And start downloading into your spirit. And that's what He spoke to me. And I'm excited about it. So be ready for 2021. Thoughts for Vision going to a new level. Thoughts for Vision Cashflow Club, 1st of every month. Vision Board Experience, 15th of every month. What do you want your 1st and 15th to look like? Up to you, okay? Now that's it for what I have to say about that. Now, to give you some reminders, close that. Give you some reminders for stuff to look out for that's going to be coming up. I'm just going to remind you before I close out the show for the day. Once again, thank you for tuning in. I hope what I've said to you today has truly, truly blessed your life and given you something to think about. Okay? Hopefully you're already started on your road to really commencing and communing with the Lord. You really, all of us had a chance to do that this year. This was some serious shutdown this year. All you had the opportunity to do it. Now, whether you took it or not, I don't know, but it ain't too late. As long as you got breath in your body, you can take it starting today. If you ain't really gotten quiet with the Lord, sit down with him today and ask the Lord, what would you have for me to do? I've been doing my thing all these years. What do you want me to do? Okay. He'll share with you. Okay. Bottom line. But some reminders of some things before I get out of your hair today. Like I said, I started, well, actually more so made it another. I started again, I should say, investing in the stock market this year. Like I've done it before where I some years ago did it and just, didn't really work out. So I stopped. But this year I started back investing in the stock market. And I started investing through a website called Robinhood. And I welcome you to check it out. You can go to robinhood.com to find out more about it. But like I said, if you're interested, if you like what you see and you're interested in starting an account on your own, I welcome you again to use my referral code to sign up. That's the referral code. If you want to take that down, if you're interested in starting your own Robinhood account, that's my referral link. I welcome you to take that down and you can use that to sign up. Just follow that link. Just put that link in your browser, go to it and use that link to sign up. Okay. And you will get a free stock. Okay. You'll get a free stock. Okay. So I welcome you to check that out. Definitely check that out. If you're interested, I'll talk to you a little more. You can contact me, like I said, thoughtsforvision@yahoo.com by email, or if you want to inbox me on the Thoughts for Vision page or my profile page, welcome you to do that, to contact me and talk to me more about that. Leave it up to you. Also, Melanin Market. Now, I shared with you about to be 2 weeks ago, come tomorrow, that they had first shared that they were going to be doing their last session, but apparently, thank God, they changed their mind and they're going to be doing a session tomorrow. So I welcome you to check that out if you are interested in checking out the different minority businesses that are available to you. I'm going to pull up the, there we go. Show you the website. That's the website to Melanin Market. And if you want more info about Melanin Market LA, that's their website, www.melaninmarketla.com. Come to find out, they will be there Saturday, tomorrow, December the 12th. I thought they were going to be shutting it down for the rest of the year, but come to find out, they will be there tomorrow. Okay. Hold on. I'm sorry. Taking time to pull up. Okay, there we go. You're not going to see this. I'm pulling up something else for myself. So Melanin Market will be there at the Baldwin Hills Crenshaw Plaza tomorrow, Saturday, December the 12th, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Okay, at the Baldwin Hills Crenshaw Plaza, located at 3650 Martin Luther King Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 90008. And you can register on Eventbrite. They'll lead you to the links in which you can, in fact, we'll go to this right now. See, this is the homepage of Melanin Market LA. See, go to continue. Okay. And see, you can go up here. You'll see about events, vendors, shop, community. If you're interested in going to the events, click on events, upcoming events. Click on the events calendar, and you can scroll down to see the event and see, we're in the month of December. We're in the month of December. You can click on, that's tomorrow's event. Click on that. And there you go. And there's the info. Saturday, December the 12th, 2020, from 10 to 5, Baldwin Hills, Crenshaw Plaza. And let's see. Trying to feel. Let's see how they do it. Okay. Oh, there we go. You scroll all the way down. See, you can register because you have to register for the event. You can click on that. And it leads you to the and I'm gonna have to go to it. Let me, because I got to open up another window. Let's see, so you can see what it looks like on Eventbrite. Let's see, where is it? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna open that up for you. So there's the page on Eventbrite where you can register for Melanin Market. Okay, there's the register, and it's free. It's free to register for Melanin Market LA. Okay, so that's the Eventbrite page if you want to. And of course, they got tomorrow's event, so you can register right here for the event. Okay, so I welcome you to do it. They're going to be taking place tomorrow, Saturday, December the 12th, from 10 to 5. Check it out. Okay. Once again, website, melaninmarketla.com. Once again, melaninmarketla.com. So check that out tomorrow, okay? And you can keep up with them, okay? Keep up with Melanin Market. Shout out to Jay and Chris. They are the founders of Melanin Market. Jay and Chris, shout out to you. Who knows who's watching right now? They may be watching right now. So shout out to Jay and Chris, the founders of Melanin Market. Support them, okay? They just had a heart and passion to give some exposure to our minority businesses. Because one of the things, what do we say all the time as an excuse to not look for our businesses? Well, I don't know where they're located. Well, hey, come to Melanin Market LA and you'll see. And get their info. You can meet them at their booths tomorrow and you can get their info. Okay. So no more using that excuse. Okay. So be supportive of the minority businesses that will be there and be supportive of Jay and Chris, the founders of Melanin Market. So check that out. Their website, melaninmarketla.com. Hope you check it out. Okay. All right. Let's see. You know what? I think that's all I'm gonna share with y'all today. I had some other stuff to pull up, but I'm gonna call this show to a close. Okay. I was about to do some other stuff. Well, I'll share it during another time. Okay. But hey, be about it. Okay. Be about it. Okay. Like I said, Cashflow, TFV Cashflow Club coming to you the first of every month, starting in 2021. Okay. Okay. And then the Vision Board Experience coming to you the 15th of every month. Like I said, what do you want your 1st and 15th to reflect, to represent? Welfare and food stamps, I mean, that's one choice, but then there's the choice of turning your vision board into reality. Okay? There's that choice. But it's up to you, excuse me, but it's up to you to decide which one you want to do, okay? Up to you. So be on the lookout, 2021. Thoughts for Vision Cashflow Club coming at you the 1st of every month, starting on January the 1st. Like I said, you're willing to cut away some time for your holiday, from your holiday. It'll be January the 1st, 7 p.m. Pacific time. Join me, okay? And then Vision Board Experience, 15th of every month, okay? Got the whole year mapped out from January to December of 2021. Like I said, the order that I plan to follow, the first month of the quarter will be one-on-one. Second month of the quarter will be speed networking. And the third quarter of the month will be presentation with conversation. In that order, unless something comes up where I have to switch the order, or like I said, I don't get enough people registered for the last two segments, so it'll be a one-on-one then. I welcome you to check it out. What do you want your 1st and 15th to look like? It's up to you, okay? And for more info about me, you know the drill already. Go to my website, www.jackieap.com. And for those of you who've never been to my website, I know I always say it all the time, but just in case you never been to my website, definitely show that on the screen. I mean, why not, right? Showing everybody else's website. Let me show my own, okay? If you've never been to jackieap.com, just showing you what it looks like. That's my website. See what I always tell you about the donate button? See, if you want to be a blessing to Thoughts Provision, that's the donate button way up at the top. Okay? You want to hit there, and that leads to the PayPal. Okay, that leads to my PayPal. Okay, but now you got other ways. Like I said, you know, I've been had the Cash App, but now recently added Venmo. I'll show you those again. Like if you want to be a blessing, now you can go here on jackieap.com, click on this donate button that leads you to PayPal. That's one way to lead you to PayPal. Or, of course, by way of website or app, you can go to these things directly. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, okay? PayPal, Cash App, and recently added Venmo. Tag for all is Rich Sister One. If you want to be a blessing, because definitely I can use it more than ever, because like I said, kicking it up to the next level, hey, you know, one thing it's going to take is some funds. So definitely if you want to be a blessing to me, I welcome you to do so. So welcome you to do so. Go to jackieap.com, click on this donate button, okay? And that will lead you to the PayPal, okay? Or you can do PayPal, Cash App, Venmo directly on the app or the website. Tag for all three is Rich Sister One, RichSistah1. But that is jackieap.com. If you've never been to my website, I mean, there you go. Giving you a quick peek of that. So feel free to be supportive, okay? Okay. So, and that's what it's all about, us being supportive of one another, okay? So once again, jackieap.com for anything you want to know about me, you want to be a blessing, hit that donate button. Or, of course, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo directly. Tag is Rich Sister One, RichSistah1 for all three. So be a blessing, okay? Because definitely for what I'm going to be doing in 2021, I will need some help with funds. So if you want to be a blessing to that, really, really appreciate you greatly, okay? And that's going to wrap it up for today's show. Thank you for tuning in to the show today, okay? Like I said, do you want your 1st and 15th to look like? Do you want a brand new start for your 2021, or are you just cool doing the same thing? You're cool with doing the same thing? More power to you. But if you want a fresh start, for 2021. That's a great way to do it. Okay. And I welcome you to get on board with it. Okay. Welcome you to get on board. And that's going to wrap up the show for the day. Ugh, can't talk. That's going to wrap up the show for the day. If you missed any part, if you missed any part of this broadcast, if you missed any part of this broadcast, welcome you to check it out on the replay. Please, I beg of you, share this replay with your loved ones, your friends, your co-workers. If you or they need that fresh start to your 2021, you know you do, you know they do. Share this broadcast with them, because we got to do better and be better. That's the bottom line. We got to do better and be better. Don't you want to do better and be better? You know, that's what it's all about. Doing better and being better. You know, not just being able to just help us, but to help connect with others on a whole new level. You know, just whoever is willing to help you out. Doesn't matter the race, the creed, the color. See, I'm one for connecting with anyone. They don't have to be black. You know, I'm a repeat what again, shout out to Dr. Judy McAllister, what she said in her prayer call. She does this prayer calls once a month called Intercessor Arise. And one thing she said in there, I'm gonna repeat it to you: kingdom over culture. See, that's another hindrance. You want to talk about hindrances? Just want to deal with people that look like us. No, don't limit yourself in no way, shape, or form. This is one theme of this year, has been to racialize and politicize everything. Everything's racial. Everything's political. That is one thing that has been through this year. And I like where she said that in the prayer call: kingdom over culture. See, it's so easy for us to get trapped in culture about just dealing with people that look like you. See, I ain't mad at people that look like me. You know, I ain't mad at the skin color, but I'm not going to let the skin color hinder me at all from dealing with, you know, other races. See, whoever God leads you to deal with, who can help you, you know, whether it looks like me, the same color skin or not. See, I'm flexible, because you know what? I'm not going to a black heaven. See, when I get to heaven, I'm not going to ask where the black neighborhood is. Look, in heaven, you're going to be dealing with all different races, all different creeds, all different colors. So you might as well get along down here. I mean, this has been a racially intensified year, you know, but I'm just going to say to you all, you're not going to a black heaven. You're not going to a white heaven. You're not going to a Hispanic heaven. You're not going to an Asian heaven. You're not going to go up there. Don't go up there asking where the black neighborhood is. There is no black neighborhood. There ain't no white neighborhood. There ain't no Asian neighborhood. There ain't no Hispanic neighborhood. See, that's down here because of our ignorance. That's why that's going on down here. Don't go up to God talking about where the black neighborhood is. It ain't one. Okay? You're going to be dealing with all kind of races, all kind of creeds, all kind of colors. You might as well start working on that while you're down here. Okay? Might as well start while you're here. Forget what they do around you, how the people talk around you. White this, black that. Look, go beyond. Whoever is willing to help you, You know, they look like me, hey, I'm good. But if they don't, that's good. If it's a white person, if it's a Hispanic person, if it's an Asian person, or any other race of person, you know, it's about like-mindedness. Finding those like-minded people. You may have to go and meet some people outside of your race to find that. I mean, I'm open to whoever he sends to me to assist me as well as me assisting them. You know, kingdom over culture. I just want to throw that out there because this has been a racially tense year. A year of, you know, Rodney King said it best. Can we all just get along? Rodney King said it best, right? Can we all just get along? Well, for some of y'all, I guess we can't. We just going to spend our days just arguing amongst each other, but that's a waste of time. You better understand when you go into heaven, there is no black neighborhood. There is no white neighborhood. There is no Hispanic neighborhood. There is no Asian neighborhood. Don't go up there asking God that. It's one neighborhood that's made up of all of us. You know, Bible says, I go and prepare a place for you. See, that's what the Lord is up there doing. He's preparing a place for you. You see, y'all gonna go up there, he show you the place, and you're gonna be like, oh, dude, this is too much for me. Where the black neighborhood at? I mean, y'all gonna get up there and possibly reject the place that he's trying to show you because it's not in the black neighborhood. Look, there ain't no black neighborhood in heaven. It's all one neighborhood made up of all different races, creeds, and colors. So I want to pass that on to you. Kingdom over culture. Whoever is like-minded and, you know, where you're trying to reach in life, your goals are set in life, whoever can help you connect with them and be a help and a service to each other, despite their color, despite their creed, despite the race. I just want to pass that on to you. Kingdom over culture. It's about God and his kingdom. And talking about a hindrance, racial tension is an issue and a hindrance. Don't let race hinder you. Whoever is willing to help you, you know, and who you can connect with. Definitely don't let race hinder you. As you can see, race has been the hindrance this whole year. Just racial tensions have been high, but I'm just encouraging you. Connect with whoever of like-mindedness. Now, if it's black, fine. If it's white, fine. If it's Hispanic, fine. If it's Asian, fine. But if it's someone of another race that's different from you and they want to connect, they believe in what you're doing, they see what you're doing, they want to connect and be a part of what you're doing and truly have the faith and believe in you. What's wrong with connecting with them? So I'm passing that on to you. Kingdom over culture. Get out of culture mindedness. Get out of caring whether they look like you or not. If they don't, if you're of, it's about like-mindedness. Are y'all of like mind? I've always been about that. I've never been about just sticking with my people. I've never been about that. I've never been about just sticking with black people. Look, I love my peoples. I love this beautiful black skin, but I don't want beautiful black skin to hinder me from dealing with those of like-mindedness that may not be the skin color, but we connect on a level because we see each other for who we are, what we're doing, and we want to be a support to one another. It's about like-mindedness. It's not about race, creed, or color. It's about like-mindedness. And I encourage that for you as you go into 2021. In fact, don't wait, start now. You got 20 days left to this year. See, whoever wants to connect with you and see you, have faith in you, have believe in you, and they see you for what you're doing and they're encouraging you. See, wherever area that's coming from, flow with it. You know, whoever. The color, I know the race and color doesn't matter. It never did to me. I want to connect with like-minded people. Creed and color, race don't matter. It shouldn't. See, for some of you, it matters. I'm all going to deal with my people. Okay. But it's going to hinder you. I'm trying to get you out of these hindrances. Because what if the people that you're around, definitely your family and friends, don't see what's in you? See, they remember you from yay high. God, that's little Pookie. I remember him from pigtails on him. Remember little Pookie used to. See, they remember little Pookie. But now you're Daryl. You ain't little Pookie no more. See, that's the problem with family and friends. They see little Pookie still. But you Daryl now. They still see little TT. But now you're Angela. You need to get around some people that see Daryl and see Angela. They don't see little Pookie and little TT. See, could be the problem with family and friends that grew up with you. They just see that you, this little kid still. You know, they still see this little kid. You're not a kid no more. You're an adult. But they still see little Pookie, little TT. No, you're Daryl. You're Angela now. You got to get around some people that see Daryl and see Angela. You know? See, that's for me. I had to, I had to get around some people who see Jacqueline Price. They don't see little Jackie. They don't see when I was in pigtails and when I was in school and wore the little, they can see past when I was little. See, I have to get around some people that see Jacqueline Price, the adult, and where I want to go and where I want to lead. I need to get around some people of like-mindedness that see Jacqueline Price. Not the little kid that I was, but the adult that that I am right now. I need to be around people now of like-mindedness that see Jacqueline Price, despite the race, the creed, the color. So, sorry, I got to take some time with you to share that, okay? I just thought that was so powerful. She said that, Dr. Judy said that in her prayer call. Kingdom over culture. And some of you need to hear that. Kingdom over culture. Don't get so trapped in your culture. See, I love me some being Black, but I'm not going to let being Black be a hindrance to me. Love me some Black, beautiful skin, but I can't let Black, beautiful skin be a hindrance to me at all. Not in this season. Kingdom over culture. Pass that on to you. Had to take a little time to share that with you, okay? So that's going to be it for the day. Looking forward to 2021, and I hope you are as well. Like I said, Thoughts for Vision, Cashflow Club, the first of every month, starting on January the 1st, New Year's Day, at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Okay. And then the vision board experience starting on the 15th of every month. And that's going to be at the same time too. I forgot to say, same time, 7 p.m. Pacific time on the 15th of every month. Like I said, Thoughts for Vision Cash Flow Club is free. So that's just another free segment as part of the Thoughts for Vision as a whole. So that's free. Cash Flow Club is free. Like I said, Vision Board Experience, first in the series of online paid events. Once again, $40 entry fee for if you want to be an on-screen participant in the presentation with conversation. And then general admission to any of the three, one-on-one, speed networking, presentation with conversation, $20. Okay, so welcome you to be a part. I'm excited about it. Stay tuned, okay? Once again, any info you need about me again, go to my website, JackieAP.com. If you want to be a blessing to Thoughts for Vision, go to JackieAP.com, click on the donate button that will lead you to PayPal, or like directly PayPal, Cash App, Venmo by app or website. Same tag for all three. Rich Sister One, RichSistah1. Once again, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. Same tag. Rich Sister One, RichSistah1. Okay, that's it. Thank you for tuning in today. Once again, missed any part of this broadcast, please check it out in the replay. And please share the broadcast with your loved ones, with your friends, co-workers, whatever have you. Be on the start to turning your vision board into reality. Like I said, the 1st and the 15th. What do you want your 1st and the 15th to look like? Welfare and food stamps? Or you want to turn your vision board in reality? Up to you, okay? Remember, God's thoughts plus your vision equals greatness. Once again, God's thoughts plus your vision equals greatness. Take care, and you have a wonderful and blessed day.